Did Jason Bateman just ignite one of the internet's most heated parenting debates with a single sentence? What started as a casual podcast conversation quickly spiraled into backlash, viral outrage, and a generational clash nobody saw coming. And the moment that triggered it, it sounded almost harmless at first. But then, the internet got involved. It all began on an episode of the Smartless podcast. Charli XCX sat down with Jason Bateman and his co-hosts for what seemed like a relaxed, playful conversation. And at one point, the topic shifted to kids. Charli openly admitted she doesn't really want children. She explained that while she loves the fantasy of having a child, that feeling alone is actually a sign she might not be ready, or may not want that life at all. It was thoughtful, honest, self-aware. Then Bateman chimed in. All that could change, he said. He shared a story about his wife, Amanda Anka, who reportedly didn't want kids before they started dating. According to him, once they got together, she changed her mind. And that's when things started getting tense. But the comment that truly set social media on fire came moments later. When Bateman suggested, "You might find somebody," Charli quickly reminded him that she's already married to George Daniel, drummer of the 1975. They tied the knot in July 2025 after years of dating. Bateman laughed and admitted he should read a newspaper. Then he added one more joke. "Maybe your next husband, you're gonna want to have kids with him." And just like that, the clip was everywhere. On X, one user wrote, "If a woman says she doesn't want kids, that's the end of the story." Others called the comment outdated, dismissive, even gross. Some felt it reinforced a familiar narrative that women will eventually change their minds. But here's where it gets interesting. Charli herself didn't seem offended. She laughed. She said she knew exactly where the conversation was going. She handled it calmly, confidently, which raises the question, was the outrage bigger than the moment itself? As the backlash grew, Bateman addressed it in a Hollywood Reporter interview. His tone was measured, calm, almost detached. He said the conversation felt natural, that it came up while discussing her childhood as an only child, and that he finds it interesting and educational to hear people's reactions. Notice what he didn't do. He didn't fully apologize. That subtle detail sparked another wave of commentary. Some fans felt he doubled down. Others believed he genuinely didn't mean harm, just dry humor that didn't land. And that brings us to something deeper. Jason Bateman is 57. Charli XCX is 33. Different generations, different cultural expectations, different sensitivities. Bateman is known for sarcasm, deadpan humor, slightly edgy banter on Smartless. But in today's internet culture, conversations about reproductive choices aren't casual topics anymore. They're loaded. For many women, being told they'll change their mind isn't a joke. It's something they've heard their entire lives. And that's why this moment struck a nerve. But here's the twist. Charli herself had said, "Who knows? That could change." She left the door open, which makes the online reaction feel even more layered. Some fans argue that Bateman was simply echoing what she already acknowledged. Others insist intent doesn't erase impact. And then there's the PR angle. Smartless trended. Charli trended. The clip circulated far beyond podcast listeners. Reports claim downloads spiked after the controversy, though that hasn't been officially confirmed. Still, controversy fuels curiosity. And curiosity fuels clicks. So did anyone really lose here? Or did this become another example of how quickly a single sentence can explode in the social media era? Because in Hollywood now, conversations aren't just conversations. They're dissected, clipped, posted, debated. Within minutes. Maybe Bateman's joke was outdated. Maybe it was harmless. Maybe it was both. But what's undeniable is this: the internet has turned small moments into cultural battlegrounds. And this wasn't just about kids. It was about autonomy, generational shifts, humor in the age of hyper-awareness. So what do you think? Was Jason Bateman out of line? Or was this just another overblown internet storm? Let me know your thoughts below. And don't forget to subscribe for the next Hollywood moment that everyone's about to argue over.